Hi, W6DKW here. In this video, we're going to resurrect this old buddy pole. It's about 10 years old. It's missing a few parts. Doesn't have a tripod, so we're going to get a tripod going for it. We'll work something out. So let's get it over to the bench and see what's needed. Okay, let's see exactly what's in here. See what we're going to have to replace. All right, so we got coil. Seems to be in pretty good condition. Some of the markings have gone away, and looks like some of the coil windings are bent a little, but that's not too bad. Okay, so we got the coil. We got two arms. Take this. These are the extensions or arms. I'm assuming they go like that. I think the coil goes on top like that, I think. Okay, we're gonna need to see coil clips and to see how they're going to attach. So we got those. A package of clips. These are the coil clips that attach, but oh, look at that. I am missing the actual contacts on some of these. Look at that. This red one has one. The green one has one, but yellow, black, and blue, it's just totally missing the contacts. So we're gonna have to order a new set from Buddy Pole. I think I've seen those online. We'll go search for those and get a new set of those. We're gonna have like 3 legs. Let me get this back in here again. We're going to have a hub. We're going to have some radials that I'll make. And then we'll have this coil, and we'll have the extension arms and the whip. And that will be our setup. So let's go online and order some stuff. Okay, we're already at the Buddy Pole website. So we're going to search for clips here in the search box and see what we come up with. Okay. Alright, so I'm looking at clips right here. Extra coil clips. Looks like it's a package of 5 maybe? Okay, so we'll just drop that into our cart like that. All right, so moving on. So for the legs, I'm going to use aluminum, either 3/8 or 10 millimeters, same difference. So I go to the site McMaster Car. We're going to look for aluminum tubing. That's thick-walled tubing, not too thin, because I don't want it to be able to bend. I could also go with rod. Probably wouldn't be any difference in weight, but I already found a part that I kind of like. It's this. It's what's called 6063 architectural aluminum round, and we wanted 3/8 right there. And this is a 1/10 of an inch wall, so it's pretty stout stuff. And we're going to need 3 of them, and we're going to need it at 2 feet in length, so 24 inch. So let's drop in a 3 there and add that to our order. So we're going to get those. And the next thing is the hub. Luckily, I happened to be on the Toads Discord server. I came across this guy. His handle on Toads is Hardware Rex, HW Rex. So if you happen to be on Toad's Discord, you might have seen him around. But his actual call sign is Whiskey Zero Alpha Echo Zulu, or W0AEZ. He has this little site where he has a few interesting parts that he puts together and sells on his site. One of the things is a hub or puck, and here, let me zoom in just one more hop here. So this hub takes 10 millimeter or 3/8 inch legs, and it has a 3/8 24 threaded socket here. It's not shown in the picture, but and that connects to an SO234 underneath the puck. So and then it also has thumb screws for radials, so you'll be able to connect your radials up to these two thumb screws. So yeah, so you can see the SO239 here, and then those are the legs, and then my Buddistick should mount directly right into that since it's 3/8 24, and then I'm going to have some radials come off of this thing. Yeah, a few days from now I should have all this stuff here, and we'll start assembly. Okay, fast forward 3 days later, I got some packages in the mail. Ooh. Okay, let's see what's going on. Got some good stuff here. All right, so this is from W0AEZ. That's Whiskey Zero Alpha Echo Zulu. And he's the one that sent us. Ooh, look at that. So this is the larger poly puck. It's got slightly two different sizes. I forgot what the exact size is of this one, but as you can see side by side, one's a little bit bigger than the other one. Both essentially the same idea. You have this 3/8 24 on the top, some thumb screws. On the other side, the SO239 connector. My Buddistick, what's left of it, will go into here, and we should be all set up. It's got O-ring inserts here to hold the legs, 3 legs, and we've got those here as well. Those arrived. And this one, which is kind of looks a little odd when you first look at it, but that's for a ground spike. If you want to do like a ground spike setup, you know, a 24 inch or 18 inch spike in the ground, this is another 10 millimeter hole for a ground spike setup, and it'll hold the puck just like that. Let's see what else is in the box. We have 2 of his wire winders. These are also 3D printed, as you can see. It's got little notches for tying off the wire, and I'm going to play around with those for sure. That's cool. Let's put this stuff aside just for a sec. And over here, looks like some extra, what are those? Okay, so these are extra O-rings in case I lose the ones that are inside the puck. But yeah, very, very cool. I like it. It's nice and smooth. Definitely looks good. Hope that comes in focus for you guys out there. Yep, definitely going to have fun using this. Might actually add maybe a right angle PL259 to SO230 connector here, so that I can like have a cable come in at an angle. The cable I use is a little heavy. I'm using like something that's similar to LMR 400. Yeah, I know, like probably get to a thinner cable and still have the same performance. But yeah, I'm only going about 25 feet. It's a 25-foot run of something that's like LMR 400. But it's what I've been using. So either I switch to a thinner cable, or I stick with the LMR 400 and just use like a right angle connector. All right, so that's everything that came from him. Again, this is, I'll put the information down at the bottom, but it's W0AEZ, and it's W0AEZ.com. All right, moving on down the line. What else did we get? From Buddistick company itself, they sent me a package of clips. Look at that. So I got 1, 2, 3 contacts and 2 extra thumb screws. So with this plus what I still have left in my Buddistick kit, should be able to have all the thumb screws that I want for 40 meter, 20 meter, 17 meter, and maybe 10 meter. I forgot if you use the coil for 10 meter. I have to look that up again. But yeah, so that's cool. That arrived. And lastly, I've got from, I hope that shows up, McMaster Car. One of my favorite places. Anyway, let's see these and see if they fit well in a puck. So these are 24-inch round tubes. Let's see if I can get this to show up. Refocus. Come on. Stupid camera. There we go. Okay. I think that's in focus. So I ended up getting 3 24-inch rounds. They're 10 millimeter. Actually, there are 3/8 on the web page. So basically almost the same thing as 10 millimeters. So what should be happening here, if we get the puck back out, let's get the big one. And we have these holes here that have, I'm going to stabilize the camera there for a second. Okay, we get the holes here. They have the O-rings. And look at that. That just slides in there. Snug, solid fit. And we get the other one in here. I don't have enough room in my studio here to put it all together here. So what I'm going to do is I'll take it outside and I'll set it all up. All right. You know what? I am pretty happy. Okay, here we are outside. I'm going to start assembly of the antenna so far, and we'll see how it goes. I did fashion some radials using banana clips. So we're going to attach the radials. that's it for the antenna setup. I'll bring the camera a little closer here. So we have the puck from W0AEZ, a little banana jack adapter I made, some banana jacks and some radials. They're roughly 9 foot radials, and the rest of the antenna going all the way up. So the next thing would be to bring it out to the field, tune it up, and actually get on the air. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're here camping at Little Blair Valley in San Diego, and got our little tent set up here, a little easy up back there, and also got the Buddistick behind me. I'll turn the camera around here, and so this is the whole setup right here. I got the puck from W0AEZ, some ground radials. We're running all the way back to my setup with the G90, and I'll hop over there in a second, and we'll see what's cooking.
Alpha India 6 Echo Yankee 5 and 9. Okay, thanks so much for the contact, 73. Starts on the air November 7, Zulu Juliet Lima.
Whiskey 6 Delta Kilowatt Whiskey.
Whiskey 6 Delta Kilowatt Whiskey, is that correct?
QSL, you are 5-5 into Southern California.
Thanks for 5-5 in California. You are about 4-1, 41.
73s, and thanks for the activation.
73 to you as well. This is November 7, Zulu Juliet Lima, parked on the air in Oregon.
Okay, we made a couple of contacts using the antenna. There's a couple of things I wanted to show you. I'll swing the camera around. Okay, let's get into the sunlight a little bit better here. So this is the puck that I got from W0AEZ. A couple of ground radials here I have going off into one direction. Actually, it's opposite from where the coax is coming in. I did some tuning off camera. This one is dialed in for 20 meter. This one back on here is 17 meter. And this one over here, the black one, is 15 meter. I did that all with a VNA, and I'll show you the VNA. On the left is the 20 meter on the VNA, and on the right is the 30 meter, or sorry, the 15 meter on the VNA. So, yep, and seems to be working out pretty good. I think the takeoff angle on a quarter wave whip like this is not really all that conducive for DX. A better antenna would be the half wave dipole, which I have set up on top of the awning here. I have my coax currently connected to that. I was testing this before. And then I got a long wire stretched all the way out. This is 65 feet. We'll go all the way to the other end. It is connected to a crappie pole, flexible fiberglass pole that stands about, I guess, maybe 16, possibly 20 feet. And it comes down to this base here. This is a umbrella stand screwed into the ground. It has that auger bit. The whole thing is metal. It's a metal base, and I put a little pipe as a sleeve, a 12-inch long, I guess this is more like an inch and a quarter pipe. That just fits the crappie pole really well. Keeps it all nice in the ground and secure. But anyway, this end fed half-wave setup is much better for DX, I've found. We're going to do some short hop tests later on with a couple buddies of mine. We're going to see if we can do almost like an NVIS kind of testing with the setup. But I do like the puck. Kind of wished it had maybe a little eye hook on the bottom for some extra weight. Maybe possibly a level, like sort of a level, bubble level glued onto the top, so you can know when the whole setup is level. But it's tuned, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm trying to make some more contacts with it, but anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks.